Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. I am your host, the Avatar Wolf, and we're here with week 7, I believe this is. So yeah, week 7 NFL predictions. I am actually solo tonight. Pyre cannot join us tonight. He's actually busy with some stuff, and plus we're doing it at some different time because I got sick during this week. I could not record this on Tuesday, and I think a lot of people actually enjoyed doing it this way compared to before guessing the games on Tuesday and having the video up by Thursday. Like they had only until Wednesday to actually pick their teams of who's winning. I think now the way I'm gonna do it, like lately, I think recording on Friday and then actually getting it up on Saturday night or Sunday morning would be better for everyone else involved. Uh, if you hear congesting or me being cough a little bit, which I'm gonna try and mute myself every time I do cough, but you know how it is. It's hard to predict. I'm still a little bit sick from this past week. That's why I'm sound nasally. Probably just a fair warning for you guys, just for that. Anyways, first game we're going to talk about real quickly before we get into the predictions. Cleveland took on the Broncos on Thursday night. Cleveland won 17-14. I did take the Broncos to win this game. However, I thought Case Keenum running back situation of Cleveland as well with Chubb and Kareem Hunt both injured. I didn't think Cleveland would have much offense in this game, but apparently the third string running back Johnson did a lot of carries and a lot of yards. And that's what sealed the deal for Cleveland to beat the Broncos. So congratulations, Cleveland. Good win for you guys. You actually dominated that whole game as far as I could tell when I watched a little bit of it. Um, Good win for Denver. This is a bad loss. Denver needs to get back on the win column sooner or later next week. If they don't, it's going to be a bad season for them. They're now 3-4. They've won their first 3 games and they've lost 4 straight ever since. This is a bad loss for the Denver Broncos. So first thing we're going to talk about is the teams that are on bye this week. We got the Buffalo Bills, Dallas Cowboys, Jacksonville Jaguars, Chargers, Minnesota Vikings, and Pittsburgh Steelers. I think this is a much needed bye for each and every one of these teams. Uh, I think Jacksonville didn't really need to buy that much. They actually got a win against Miami. Maybe they can build on their win streak this week with a game. However, sadly, they got the win. I know they're on bye week, so maybe that'll help them for next week. But all the teams mentioned here, like Bills have injuries. Dawson Knox is injured with his hand. After a tough loss against the Tennessee Titans, they need a little bit of break to get back in the swing of things. Dallas with Dak Prescott, an injury as well in that game after the fact of Dak injuring his leg. Good good time to rest and heal for Dak Prescott as well. The Chargers don't had many injuries. Like Chargers, Steelers, and Vikings, just, a little bit of added break. The Chargers had a bad loss last week to the Baltimore Ravens, so that loss right there could help them, you know, help get them resaturated with the bye week and then come out week 8 swinging. Minnesota did beat Carolina in a tough game that was close in the end. Minnesota got to win the overtime. And Steelers got a win as well, close game. So, yeah, I mean, bye weeks are always good for teams, man. So, yeah, just use the bye wisely, guys. Our first game we're going to talk about is the Washington football team at the Green Bay Packers. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm taking Green Bay real quickly, easily. I'm giving them a 28-13 lead win against the Washington football team. Really not much to say about this game here. Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams. I just don't see Washington's defense really keeping up. And Nasecki might be a decent quarterback, but at the same time, it is Washington. Washington's in a lot of hellfire right now lately. I just can't take Washington in the situation they're in. So I got to take Green Bay to beat them 28-13. I think that's a fair score for them. I think Washington might score a little bit more here or there. They might just score 20. I can see him scoring 20. Yeah, around there. But I just don't see Aaron Rodgers losing to Washington. That's the thing. Next game after that, we have the Kansas City Chiefs at the Tennessee Titans. This is going to be a slugfest, ladies and gentlemen. Tennessee coming out beating Buffalo last week. Really good running attack for the Tennessee Titans, and the Chiefs' defense cannot stop shit, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen this time and time again. It was good last week, though. They did stop, I believe, Washington they faced last week, right? I just want to make sure I am right before I say that. Yeah, they did stop Washington for only 13 points. Tyler Heineke didn't really go off at all in this game, only 182 yards. So, A nice bounce back game for the Chiefs. However, they did let in a touchdown, that big touchdown reception by Taylor Nasecki. That was in the second quarter. And that gave Washington the lead at one point. I mean, it was looking bad until Kansas City turned it up in the third and fourth quarters. Tennessee. I said Kansas City. I meant Kansas City. But yeah, with the Chiefs, man, I mean, they are not looking that good, ladies and gentlemen, this year. It's looking bad for Kansas City, and it might be the easy take to take Tennessee here to win against Kansas City Chiefs. However, I'm going with my gut instinct. I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs to beat the Tennessee Titans. Now, the reason I'm taking them is because I think there's going to be a cycle with these three teams: Buffalo, Kansas City, and Titans. Buffalo beats Kansas City. They lose Tennessee. So, you would think Tennessee would be a better team out of the two teams, but then Kansas City beats the Titans. You get what I mean? It's a little endless loop around for all three of these teams. I think that's how it's going to be for the Tennessee Titans, Kansas City Chiefs, and Buffalo Bills. Tennessee, big win last week. I mean, they were not supposed to win that game against Buffalo. Really good quarterback sneak stop as well. And Derrick Henry went off. Derrick Henry's a monster, a legit beast. And Tennessee really played well in that game against Buffalo. Now, I know I've been actually dissing the Tennessee Titans lately, and I've been saying some stupid shit. But they are a good team. I'm just mostly trolling their fan base or whatever, if you get what I mean. But I'm sick today. I don't want to take shots at fan bases and take shots at teams. I just don't want to really do it. I'd rather just get to the thing and just get through my picks and everything. But I'm taking Kansas City just because I feel like it's gonna be an endless loop cycle like that. I'm taking Kansas City to win against Tennessee Titans, 38-34. Up next, we got the Atlanta Falcons at the Miami Dolphins. Miami fans, I would love to take shots at you, but I gotta take you guys to win this week against Atlanta. I'm giving Miami the win 20-13. I think Tua Tagovailoa, even though he was Tua to turn the ball over against the Jaguars last week, I don't think it's gonna be that bad of a turnout for Tua this week against Atlanta. I might be wrong though. Tua is not that good of a quarterback in my opinion. I don't believe in the Miami Dolphins at all right now, unless they get Deshaun Watson, which might change the favor for the Dolphins' future. But for now, I think the Miami Dolphins are kind of low tier. They're a low tier average team at best. And against the Atlanta Falcons, another low tier team, in my opinion, I think it goes down to the haywire. It goes down to a dogfight, basically. And whoever has the ball last really wins the game. I can see Atlanta beat Miami. I feel like Miami actually is going to have a decent game tonight in Miami as well against the Atlanta Falcons. Tua Tagovailoa's back. We'll see if he can actually rebound after a bad performance last week against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Tua wasn't the best. Tua, I say he wasn't the best, but I mean, he had a decent throw and completion percentage. Decent yards, 329 yards, 2 touchdowns, only 1 interception. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, it's really not. I mean, I've seen Tua do worse with stat wise. I just haven't watched the game in general, like that myself. So, but I'm still taking Miami over Atlanta, 20-13. Up next, we have the New York Jets at the New England Patriots. This is a no-brainer for me. Give me the Patriots. The Patriots own the Jets franchise for years, and years, and I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon until the Jets actually prove they can be competent and not a shit organization as they have been for the past decade. I'm taking New England to win against the Jets 24-3. I don't see the Jets being that much of a problem for New England. Mac Jones should be decent. He's not going to throw the ball over. He's not going to be... here's the thing. Mac Jones... People are overhyping Mac Jones, yes. I don't think he's a bad quarterback, though, to say the least. I think he is an average quarterback that's not going to turn the ball over this season. Now, he is a rookie. He could be better as years go on. But right now, as it stands, he's an average quarterback at best that won't turn the ball over for you. And that's going to win games in the NFL against bad to subpar teams like the New York Jets. So I'm going to take New England in this game 24-3. I can go on a little bit more about the Patriots beating the Jets, but I mean, I'd just be here to hitting a dead horse at this point. So let's just keep going on to the next game as we got the Carolina Panthers at the New York Giants. Um, this game is a tough one for me. I know Carolina's the odds-on favorite, and I think Carolina in the end to win this game. But I think Daniel Jones will be back for this game as well, and the Giants are injured to all hell, aren't they? No Saquon Barkley, no Kenny Galloway, no Tre'Davious Toney as well. Just what can I say about the New York Giants, man? That game against the Cowboys really hurt them. Did they have Daniel Jones? They did have Daniel Jones against the Rams, who threw 3 interceptions after that game. In that game, ugh. Yeah, just give me Carolina. I took it a low score. I said 14-6 because Carolina's offense really doesn't have any talent on the team right now, with Christian McCaffrey being injured. But I think Sam Darnold's gonna be the difference here with the Giants. But I don't see Darnold actually putting up that many points against the Giants. I know the Giants are a bad organization and a bad team in general, but I just don't see Carolina putting up that much points. And I believe it's going to be a slugfest, and it's going to end 14-6 with Carolina winning against the Giants. Up next, and I'm going to consider this game of the week this week, it's going to be the Cincinnati Bengals at the Baltimore Ravens, and I'm going to go with the upset here, ladies and gentlemen. I know the Ravens are a good team. I'm not taking the Cincinnati Bengals because I think the Ravens are legit pretenders or anything like that. I'm taking it for the sole fact that this is a game the Bengals need to win. Why do I say that? Because this game would make Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals actually look legit in the NFL if they can defeat and beat the Baltimore Ravens. Now, it's not going to be an easy game for the Bengals to say the least. This is in Baltimore as well. Baltimore has a 68.3% chance to win this game on Sunday against the Bengals. The AFC North and the AFC in general right now for Week 7 is on the line in this game. I'm taking the Bengals to upset the Baltimore Ravens. And like I said before, I got to start taking upsets, man. You got to win games where people are going to be taking more so the odds-on favorite and get a game up on people, if you get what I mean. So I got to take Cincinnati to win. I'm taking Cincinnati 31-30. I don't think it's gonna be a slugfest, ladies and gentlemen. And the Ravens are the odds-on favorite to win. However, I just got a feeling about this Bengals team, and I think they're gonna go out and prove it on Sunday. And even if they do not win this game and they lose, them keeping it close against Baltimore still shows that they are legit. Like, they're not like pretenders enough, and they're legit in the competition for the AFC North. So yeah. Up next, we got the Philadelphia Eagles at the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm taking the Raiders to win this game 24-20. I don't believe in the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't believe in Jalen Hurts. I believe the Eagles just traded their tight end Zach Ertz to Arizona, I want to say. I think it was Arizona. Let me make sure of that real quick. Where is this game actually? It's in Vegas. Okay. There it is. It would be the top on news, wouldn't it? I think okay. I'm not even gonna like look it up or anything. I have a feeling I'm right about Ertz going to Arizona. I gotta take the Raiders to beat the Eagles 24-20. Um, the Raiders are a team that's I don't want to say elite. I'm gonna say above average. They're an above average team. They're gonna get the job done against teams that are like the Eagles, the Detroit Lions, bad teams. They can also beat average teams at best, and they can give really good football teams a run for their money when they're in the right mindset. So I think that the Raiders are going to be a dangerous team. And also, they beat the Baltimore Ravens. People are thinking the Ravens are the best team in the AFC. You beat the Ravens, so you have to be at least somewhat legit to actually still be in the conversation. Actually, I might be wrong about that. They might actually be an elite team. Now thinking about it. I'm still going to say they're above average for now, though. I need them to prove themselves some more, besides just beating the Ravens. Who's on your schedule? You got Philly, and then bye week, and then Giants, and then Kansas City. Huh. Okay. But yeah, I got to take the Raiders 24-20 against the Eagles. And by the way, Jalen Hurts, I mean, I don't believe in you right now, but I still think Jalen Hurts, not Ertz, Hurts is a decent quarterback. Just not in the right system to succeed in Philadelphia. Up next, we have the Detroit Lions at the Los Angeles Rams. This is going to be a blowout. I'm taking the Rams 38-6. I mean, I got nothing to say. It's just the Rams. I think the Rams are going to run it all over this Detroit Lion team. I don't think it's going to be even close. The Rams are a team that's going to completely dominate and blow out teams that are like the Detroit Lions. And also, this is Stafford's first time facing the Lions team as well. So, expect Stafford to do good against his former team. Maybe Golf actually shows up as well and does some decent stuff because he's taking on the Rams, his former team as well. Maybe that'd be nice for the Lions, but I don't see it happening. I don't think Jared Goff is that good of a quarterback. Taking the Rams 38-6. Next, Houston Texans at the Arizona Cardinals. Give me Arizona. Arizona's a really good team. They're a really good team this year. I wasn't taking Arizona at all this season so far. Only for a fact that I thought they were actually going to be really good, but they're going to be more so on the down spear of things, if you get what I mean. I didn't think they were going to be this good of a team, which is shocking. I should have seen it coming. But they took on like decent opponents like Cleveland. Cleveland's a decent opponent, but they were injured to hell, yes. They blew out the Rams. San Fran they beat in a slugfest as well. Arizona's been a good team this year, and I've just been overlooking them. And they also blew out the Tennessee Titans. Gotta take Arizona as legit. How long they're gonna stay undefeated, I don't know. And I'll say this, it all depends on their schedule as well, who they're facing. But for right now, Houston, I don't see Houston having a chance against the Arizona Cardinals. I'm thinking Arizona 31-3. So far, what I'm noticing is that these games are like later on this week, at like the 4:05 time, are more like games that are going to just be blowouts. Really, I don't see any competitive game here on the 4:05 list. Up next, we have the Chicago Bears at the Buccaneers. Taking Brady until he proves himself otherwise, I guess you can say. What do I say about this game, man? The Bears are a good team. The Bears are decent. I'm not going to say they're a good team. They're like an average, mediocre team. Tampa Bay's a better team in general, though. And I don't see Tom Brady letting the Bears beat him in all teams. I'm taking the Buccaneers to win 35-21. It might be a close game. It might be a close contest, especially if the Bears keep it close. I can see the Bears actually coming out and playing some good offense, some good defense as well. If Khalil Mack gets involved on the sacking Brady tour, it could be an interesting game as well. I just don't see it being the case, and I see the Buccaneers winning 35-21 against the Chicago Bears. Justin Fields. Let's talk about Justin Fields for a minute. Let's see how he did last week. Now, as you can tell, like with me like getting sick during this week, I haven't been able to watch all the Week 6 games like I normally do. So I can't think of how Fields did against the Packers off the top of my head. Not really looking good for Fields. He went from having a really good game on Week 5 to wasn't a good game against the Packers, ladies and gentlemen. Just wasn't. He had a good game against the Raiders, though, so Hey, I mean, yeah, really. I must be remembering wrong. I don't remember Fields only doing 111 yards. Huh. But yeah, I don't know. Fields is just interesting for me to say the least. I don't know how I feel about him that much. I don't see him beating Brady. That's just my thought process right now. Is that how can Fields beat Brady? Up next, we have the Sunday Night Football game. We got the San Francisco 49ers at home taking on the Indianapolis Colts. This is going to be a close game because it's Sunday Night Football, and I'm taking the Niners to win 17-14. I don't know who's the starting quarterback for the Niners right now. I don't know if Jim Garoppolo's back or not. I also don't know if I know. Actually, I should know if Indy's actually. Is it Garoppolo playing? I know Wentz is playing. Wentz has to be playing, yeah. Garoppolo is back, and Trey Lance is actually out, so yeah, okay, that answered my question. Jimmy Garoppolo will be starting quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. Look at these injuries, though, man. T.Y. Hilton's questionable to return, and he might be back for this game on Sunday, and T.Y. Hilton be a nice asset for Wentz. And by the way, if you're wondering, the matchup prediction, the Niners are favored at 35.3% over the Colts. I'm going to take the Niners just because I. This is a game where I should take the Colts, to be honest. I should take the Colts because I feel like the Colts actually have a legit chance at this game tonight, at this game on Sunday. DeForest Buckner's returned to San Francisco for the first time, I believe, as well. T.Y. Hilton having a possibility to be back and him and Wentz connecting with each other could be a dangerous threat for the Niners defense. Jimmy Garoppolo as a starting quarterback, no Trey Lance. So that's also a possibility as well, is that Garoppolo could have, could make some mistakes here or there. But my gut is saying the Niners are going to win by 3 points. So I'm going to stay with my gut instinct, and I'm going to say the Niners are going to beat the Colts in San Francisco. And I'm going to give the score 17-14. I think 17-14 is the right score to take with this game. I don't see a lot of offense being scored in this game. But at the same time, if Wentz and T.Y. Hilton get get a connection going or something, this could be the Colts' day. Just being honest with you guys, I mean, I don't think the Colts are that bad of a team this year. I don't think the Colts are like the 2-4 record for the Colts is kind of misleading at best. The Colts are better than what the records show, and I believe the Niners are also better than what the record shows as well at 2-3. Um, it's just one of those things where not every team can win in the NFL, and that's what you're seeing right here with the Colts and Niners. So yeah, I got the Niners to win against the Colts. Last game, but certainly not least, we got the Monday Night Football game as we get the New Orleans Saints hanging into Seattle, taking on the Seattle Seahawks. There is questions, I believe, about Taysom Hill being out for the game as well. Russell Wilson was put on injury reserve on the 21st, so he will not be playing in this game against the Saints. But so we're gonna have Geno Smith taking on Jameis Winston. Are we gonna have a bad Winston, or are we gonna have a good Winston off of a bye week for the Saints? That's the question here. I gotta take the Saints only for the fact that we have no Russell Wilson and Geno Smith is out there, and we all know how Geno Smith is. we know the history of Geno Smith. I just cannot take the Seattle Seahawks and the Saints until Geno Smith can prove he can win in the NFL level. I mean, he didn't beat the Steelers. He lost, I believe, when Wilson went down as well. I believe he lost that game, if I remember correctly. I want to make sure I'm actually right saying that because I don't want to be giving you guys false information. I'm just going to check it real quick. When did they play? Yeah, they lost to the Rams. Yep. So, Geno Smith still hasn't won at the NFL level in 2021. I just don't see that changing anytime soon for him. I gotta take the Saints to win. But Jameis Winston, I mean, just don't come out there throwing 5 or 6 interceptions and we'll be fine. We'll be fine, Winston. And we'll win this easily. Taking the Saints. So yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for my predictions this week. This was very quick and fast because it's only me on the channel right now. Potter couldn't be here, as I said earlier. Busy with other stuff, as well as me getting sick this week. Just really put a damper on things, and you can kind of tell that I'm still sick. I'm still like congested, at least. But we have to get through it because NFL is about to the game's about to happen, and we gotta get this video out. So I'm gonna toughen through it. Yeah. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next week. And hopefully I'll be a lot better to actually go through maybe 2 hours of this shit, or 1 hour. You get what I mean. See you guys later. Peace.